Topbed Talk.
We've had a great start to the meeting so far, and I was honored to give the first talk where we reviewed what's gone on for the last year in ACER, as well as thinking about in this moment what we're looking forward to. We had a terrifically energetic board meeting yesterday where we looked at what we've accomplished so far and where the holes are. And I'll tell you, trying to run the board meeting, I found myself more often trying to keep up with everyone in the conversation and the energy in the room rather than drag everyone along with a bunch of protocol. There's a lot of conversation about where we go with the science of enhanced recovery and what do we look at next in the question of perioperative medicine, and how do we do that? How do we interact with the other societies and figure out how best to ask our questions, how to get them funded, and then how to actually start reporting on and doing what I would consider more research trials as opposed to just our retrospective and trying to understand protocols. And that is one of our true missions in ACER, and I see that developing more this year.
Yeah, it was a great conversation we had about a research consortium versus just what we're doing with POQI. And I think all of us are in consensus that that really is what we need to be doing, and looking at that again through that multidisciplinary team approach and getting everybody involved.
Yeah, the two efforts mirror, and certainly the phrase go hand in hand. POQI does review what we're doing, what's in the literature, and how do we decide how we're going to take care of that patient the next day. Even though we may at the end of the manuscript still say we need to study more. With an ACER research consortium, those POQI questions become research questions the next day because we have 10 or 15 centers ready to look at those. The best example is already in place where we have the POQI on the iFeed, where we looked at what happens with GI dysfunction after surgery. And we now have a grant application in through one of our authors looking at a multi-center trial trying to validate the iFeed. Very similar to what ADKI did with the rifle criteria. So it's exciting. That'll be in place this year, so we'll be reporting that out this time next year.
That's absolutely fantastic.
Topbed Talk.